Thank you. My response to that is I responded to your question once before during the campaign, which you repeatedly asked and at several meetings, was that when I do a major project in my mind, I have all sides at the table. I want to hear the guy that wants to put condos there. I want to hear the guy that wants to do mixed use. I want to hear the person that's going to only want to park there. I want everybody to put those ideas on the table, and as a council member, I will study them and look at them and do what I think is not best just for you, but for the city. That's how I have done every major study, anything that's...
How much?
Let me finish, sir.
Okay, could I say something?
Anything that has gone on in this city, I have tried to do it in that manner. So, you take, for instance, what he just talked about, Enview. Enview is going to be a major project. It's the last large piece of land we have in the city to develop. I was on the council once before, filling in somebody's space when that came up before, and a type of land was presented. So what we will have, hopefully, is that the person, we will give them guidelines as to what we would like to see in a broad stroke on that piece of property, taking into account its history, looking at the density, looking at the funds available, and then come up with a plan and have citizen input. That's all I said when I did the process for you at the meeting about City Farm property. I said, I want everybody at the table. I was on the original study in 1991 when you talked about it. I was on that committee. I know what was presented and the options for that piece of property. But you're trying to hold me accountable for a council 20 years ago, and this council tomorrow could decide to do whatever they want. You can't do that. You can't project future councils to hold accountable for something that somebody else voted on. Council can do anything they want with 4 citizens, 4 of them voting on it. So whether it's understudy or not, which to me is the optimum to have citizen input, would be to have everybody at the table, put your plans, share your vision. If Parks is going to do something, if it's going to be a park, I don't want it to just be a trail. I want it to be the best park available. That requires a study. In your mind, ma'am, that's already there.
The land use designation
In
is
your
park.
mind.
It's zoned park.
It's not zoned.
Your city council.
Okay, can the council change the zoning? Do they have the power to change the zoning?
But
Answer the question. Yes,
no.
they do.
Okay.
Yes,
but-
they do.
Well, it has to have hearings, but I've had my hand raised every time. Could I say a few words?
After I'm finished, you can. You
Thank
ask
you,
the
sir.
question. So what I'm trying to say is that you're taking the study out of that for me, just eliminated the process of ensuring that there was going to be citizen input into it.
No.
And anything that we do, I said in my mind, sir. So
What's the difference between the Debbie Roy
Can I
plan?
finish talking? Can I finish?
Will I have a chance afterwards?
You asked your question, I'm trying to respond to it.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
always get the
so-
last word.
It's the way it works here, okay? What I was trying to say is that anything that we do as a council or as a city should not be, you have a very loyal, local, loud group of people who want to park. I got that. I've had that for the last 2 years from you at every meeting. I got it. That may not be what I think is going to be best for the whole community. So I want the whole community to talk about it. There are people with great ideas who sit in the back of a room and never say anything. I want to hear that idea. They're more comfortable at a table when everybody's there in either a charrette or a community meeting where everybody can voice their opinion and put a little red tag on or us come up and give an idea. That's the way a community is supposed to process. Not you coming in and you know, just because you're there every week and demanding that that's what's going to happen. That's not the way, not in my mind, that's not the way I make decisions. And I've tried to explain that to you all for 2 years. And you just fail to listen to that. You fail to listen to it.
I'll listen to the citizens.
Is there another question?
Another gentleman was